So now, yes, thank you. So الآن التدريبات. نعم التدريبات as usual the first تدريب. So القسم الأول, the first part of the تدريب, the first part of the exercise. الفهم والاستيعاب, comprehension. الفهم, understanding. استيعاب is comprehension. You understand what you read. As usual, the first question will be ضع علامة صحيح. So you put the sign of صحيح. علامة صحيح أمام الجملة الصحيحة. أمام الجملة الصحيحة. So if you think all these جملة they are صحيح, then you say صحيح. وعلامة خطأ خطأ أمام الجملة الخطأ, in front of the wrong sentence. الخطأ بمعنى wrong. ثم صحح الخطأ. If you think the sentence is wrong, make sure you correct the sentence. And like what we did in the previous lesson, you don't have to copy from your conversation or from your text. You just need to modify several words here. Just make sure you correct the meaning of the sentence. All right. So let us try number 1. جلس الأب مع ولده في غرفة الجلوس. جلس الأب مع ولده في غرفة الجلوس. نعم. ما رأيكم? What do you think? صحيح أو خطأ؟
صحيح.
صحيح. So Amal says صحيح. صحيح. Okay, what does it mean?
The father is sitting with the daughter in the sitting room.
Again, the father
is sitting with the daughter in the living room.
is sitting with the daughter.
Yes.
Okay.
With the son.
Son. Yes, thank you. Right. So the father, yes, al-abu is the father. But jalasa is not is sitting, because jalasa, this is in the form of fi'il madi. You look at the word jalasa. This is fi'il madi, correct? Past tense. So you translate it as past tense. So the father said, if you want to say is sitting, so we will learn that in the next lesson. How do we say he is sitting? Then you will have to change to another form of the verb. So we say yajlisu, then that will be sitting. So the father said with his son. Yes, walad is son. If you want to say daughter, then you say ma'a bintihi. Ma'a bintihi, that is daughter. So he said with his son, fi ghurfatil julus. Yes, ghurfatil julus is living room. Yes, ghurfatil julus, living room. But first, in the last class, I mentioned the individual meaning. Room, ghurfa means room, and julus, sitting. Julus, this is the same word. This is the word that we derive from the word jalasa. So jalasa is the verb set. Julus is the noun. Sitting in the sitting room or in the living room. Naam, sahih. Sahih, right? Okay. السؤال الثاني. صوم رمضان واجب على رجل فقط. صوم رمضان واجب على رجل فقط. نعم. ما رأيكم? What is your opinion? صحيح أو خطأ؟ صوم رمضان. Okay, what does it mean? صوم رمضان واجب على رجل فقط.
Fasting in Ramadan compulsory for men.
Yes, good. So fasting in Ramadan is compulsory for men. Okay, what is faqat? Anyone knows what is faqat? Okay, faqat means only. Only. Okay, so I believe this is the new word. This is a new word for you. We say faqat. If you want to say only, faqat. Faqat. Fa, qaf, and ta. So صوم رمضان واجب على رجل فقط. صحيح أو خطأ؟ Compulsory for the men only. Sahih or khata? Khata. Naam. So khata. Okay. So how do you correct this? We need to add one word. Remove the word faqat and add another word. So in the text it says What does it say in the text? This one. Ala kulli muslim wa muslima. Every Muslim, male and female Muslim. So Muslim or Muslima. But here they use rajul, man. They use rajul, man. So you want to say man and woman. So anybody knows what is the word woman? What is woman? You can Google. You can use your app to search for the meaning. How to say a woman.
Nisa.
Nisa, okay, Nisa, yes, but Nisa is in the Jama' form. Nisa is when we say women. Women, yes, Nisa, good. But I want the word singular word. If you do not know, then okay, you can say Nisa. But let us learn the new word, the singular word for woman. Okay, try to Google. Do you find the word? Okay, the word is imra'ah. Okay, so this is the new word for you. This one. Imra'ah. Imra'ah. So imra'ah is woman. Woman is imra'ah. So we read imra'ah. But when you join with a word before it, then we will skip the alif. We will say wamra'ah. Remember in Surah Tabbat Yada, Surah Lahab, Tabbat Yada Abi Lahabi wa tab ma aghna anhu maluhu wa ma kasab ayasla naran dhata lahab wamra'atuhu. This word. Wamra'atuhu, and his woman. But in the Quran, his woman here is referring to his wife. So the word imra'ah, literally it means a woman, but if it is used in certain context, it can mean the wife. So it's, for example, I can say, hazihi imra'ati. This is my, of course, not my woman, but my wife. So you can use that for wife as well. All right? So this is the new word. Rajul wa mra'ah. Rajul wa mra'ah. The word that Aisha, you said just now, you said the word nisa, correct? Nisa, yes, nisa means women. So this is the plural. If you want to say women, then we say nisa. The same word that you find in the Quran, Surah An-Nisa, the chapter for women, right? There is no chapter for men in the Quran. It's for women, so women are special in the Quran. Ala rajulin wa imra'ah. Nah, rakam salasa. Rakam salasa. Yatanawalul muslimuna al-iftara qabla al-maghrib. Yatanawalul muslimuna al-iftara qabla al-maghrib. Okay. What does it mean? We have all these words in the text. Sahih aw la, and sahih aw khata. Okay, what is this yatanawalu? Find this word in the text. We don't have, do we have that in the text? No. I'm not mistaken, we have learned this. What about in the first lesson? No, not in the first lesson. Oh, sorry. We don't have that word. Okay. Yatanawalu, all right. So, sorry, this is a new word for you. Yatanawalu, it means to take some food. You say yatanawal, or to take some drink, then you say yatanawalu. And you can translate it as to drink or to eat, depending on the word that follows. So, for example, here, they say, yatanawalul muslimunal iftar. What is iftar?
Breakfast.
Breakfast, but not the morning breakfast, breakfast during the Ramadan. So we say iftar. Yes. So yatanawalul muslimun al-iftar. So since this means to break their fast, then of course you can say they eat their iftar or they take their iftar. Okay, so again, the word yatanawalu, the meaning can differ from context to context. So the general meaning, you can say to take some food or to take some drink or to take your dinner, to take your lunch. That is the word yatanawalu. Sometimes we can translate it as to eat or to drink. يتناول المسلمون الإفطار قبل المغرب. قبل المغرب. نعم صحيح أو خطأ؟
خطأ.
خطأ. نعم قبل المغرب is خطأ. ما هو الصحيح? So what should be the جملة الصحيحة?
يتناول مسلمون الإفطار بعد المغرب.
بعد المغرب. شكرا يا أمال. يتناول المسلمون الإفطار بعد. نعم صحيح. الإفطار بعد المغرب. نعم. بعد. So that is the correct word. بعد means after. The word that they mention in the sentence is qabla. Qabla bermakna before. So this is before. It should be after. بعد المغرب. نعم. نعم. هذا هو السؤال الثالث. The third question. If you have any question, please interrupt me and say, Ustaz, please repeat or please explain more. Number 4, رقم 4. يصلي الصائمون صلاة التراويح في ليالي رمضان. يصلي الصائمون صلاة التراويح في ليالي رمضان. Okay, what does it mean? I think we have all these words except one word, but you can guess what does it mean. Yes, what is yusalli? What is usalli?
Praying.
Who prays? You say usalli, fard al-maghrib.
I pray.
I pray. Yes, I pray. So here we have yusalli. So when you say usalli, when you start your prayer, you say usalli fard al-maghrib. So this alif is referring to I. So this is what we are going to learn in the next lesson, inshallah, using the fi'l mudari or using the present tense. But now they use yusalli. Instead of alif, they change to the ya. So when they change the first letter, the person will change. So now it is not I anymore, it is he. Yusalli is referring to he. So for present tense, they start with ya to refer to he. So here they say yusalli he prays. But when we look at the next word, so this is sa'imun, the people who fast in the jama' form. So we don't say he anymore. We say the people who fast, they pray. They pray. So we will learn about this. This is for he, but when it is in the sentence, it becomes they. So we have a grammar topic on that. Okay, we will talk about that later after we have covered both fi'l madi, past tense, and also fi'l mudari. Then we will go to the structure of the sentence. Which one should you use? Yusalli sa'imuna salat at-tarawih. So the sa'im, the people who fast, they pray salat at-tarawih fi layali Ramadan. Can you guess what does it mean by layali? Layla. This is from the word layl or laylatun.
Night.
Night. Yes, thank you. Yes, layali is the plural. So when I say this is plural, this is mufrad, please take your own note, right? So you have your own list of singular and plural, mufrad and jama'. So for example, just now, women, imra'a. What is the jama'? Nisa. So I expect you to have your own list, right? Of mufrad and also jama', so that you can memorize the words. So similarly, this word layali, this is the plural. This is the plural for the word laylatun. Lam ya lam ta. Laylatun. Laylatun. Laylatul Qadri. The one that we have in Surah Al-Qadr. Laylatul Qadri. The night of Al-Qadr. Layla. So Layla is one night. It's referring to one night. Laylatul Qadr is only for one night, right? So Layla. So the plural is this, layali, layali. So we say the nights of Ramadan. Fi layali Ramadan. During the nights of Ramadan. Nah, sahih atau khata? نعم صحيح أو خطأ؟ يصلي صلاة التراويح في ليالي رمضان.
صحيح.
صحيح نعم عائشة صحيح. نعم الآن رقم 5. يصوم المسلمون 20 يوما في رمضان. يصوم المسلمون 20 يوما في رمضان. نعم يصوم المسلمون, we have this word يصوم المسلمون 20. Anyone knows what is this 20? This is number. What number is this?
20 Ustaz.
Again, Aisha, what did you say? Maza qulti?
10. 10.
10. Okay, Aisha said 10. Who said just now, Amal or Azam? Azam.
Ustaz.
Yes, what do you think?
I
20.
think 20.
20. Oh, Azam says 20. Any other answer? Tasmiyah, what do you think? 20. 10 or 20? Okay. How do you say 10? Yes, Tasmiyah.
I'm not sure. I think 20.
20, okay. How do we say 10? I believe you have learned the numbers in level 1. Wahid, Isnan,
عشرة.
Ashara. Yes, thank you. So we say Wahid, Isnan, Salasa, Arba'a, Khamsa, Sita, Saba'a, Thamaniya, Tis'ata, Ashara. So Ashara is 10. 10 is Ashara. Ashara. Yes. This one is Ishrin. Ishrin. So sometimes we say Ishrun. Sometimes we say Ishrin. So Ishrun or Ishrin means 20. Ishrun or Ishrin means 20. Okay. So for example, I ask you, Kam umruka or ma umruka, how old are you? Then I believe all of you are maybe 20, 21, 22. So you say Wahid wa Ishrin, Ithnan wa Ishrin, or Ishrina aman. Okay, so you can use this word. Ishrin or Ishrun. Now, so what is the difference, Ishrun and Ishrin? So this is the grammar part of it. So when you learn the grammar, then you will know, oh, should I say Ishrin or should I say Ishrun? So this is later, right? But at the moment, we just learn the vocab. So Ishrun. Sahih or khata? Yasumul Muslimun 20 yawman fi Ramadan. What do you think? Sahih? Khata?
Khata Ustaz.
Khata. Azam says khata. Limaza khata? What is the correct answer? Ma huwa sahih? Ma huwa sahih? What is the correct one? So which word should you replace?
Ishrina with Salasina.
Ishrina, okay, good, yes. So of course you will replace the word Ishrina with, you want to say now 30 days. So 30 days, yes, 30 days is Salasina. From the word Salasa, 3, from the word Salas, Salas. So if you want to say 30, 40, 50, you just do just like what we did to this Ashara. So you add Una or you add Ina. So for the word Salasa, it can be either Salasuna, so you add the Waw and Nun, Salasuna, or you can also say Salasina with the Ya and the Nun. So both are the correct form of 30. Salasuna wa Salasina. But in this sentence, particularly in this sentence, we will say Salasina. Okay, we will say Salasina. Salam alif, sa, ya, nun. Salasina yauman. So we will pray 30 days. Now, of course, it is between 29 and 30, but we just take the number 30. Salasina yauman. So the rest you just copy the rest of the sentence. Salasina yauman fi Ramadan. So here we learn some new words. Ishrin, 20, Salasin, 30. Okay. Or Salasun. Okay. What is 40? Can you do, yes, can you try? What is 40? Just like salasa, you add un, salasun. What about 40? Arba'ah becomes, what do you think?
Arba'un.
Arba'un, yes. So for arba'ah, if you want to say 40, you say arba'un or arba'in. What about khamsa, 5? You want to say 50.
Khamsun.
Khamsun. Don't just say khamsun. You make sure it is a bit long. It is longer because you have the waw and nun. So we say khamsun, khamsun. Because if you say khamsun, people might think it is 5. Khamsun. It is 5. But you want khamsun, okay? Right. What about sitta, 6? You want to say 60. Yes, other than Azam, please try. Muaz, can you try? 60. Sitta. What happens if you want to say 60?
So we say sittun.
Situn, yes, correct. So you say sitta becomes situn, yes. Sab'ah. What about sab'ah? Sab'ah becomes sitta, situn. Sab'ah, sab'un, yes, exactly. Sab'un, good. Sitta becomes situn. Sab'ah becomes sab'un. Samania. Samania. This is a bit tricky. Samania. Samani. What do you think? Samani.
Samanun.
Samanun, yes, saman. So for samania, we don't say samaniun, we say samanun. Okay, good. Samanun. And finally, tis'a. 9. You want to say 90. Tis'a.
Tis'un.
Tis'un, yes, Mu'az. Tis'un. Okay, so these are the number in 10. Ishrun, salasun, arba'un, khamsun, sittun, sab'un, samanun, and tis'un. Tis'un. If you want to say 100, okay, 100 is mi'ah. 100 is mi'ah. Mi'atun. 100. Mi'atun. So the writing is a bit strange. You have mim alif, but we don't read ma. This is because this is the old spelling, so we just continue using it. So mim alif, unfortunately, the reading is mi'atun. So this is the word mi'atun. Some Arab, they say ma'ah because they read mim alif ma'ah, but it is actually not correct. The correct one is mi'atun, but the writing is with mim alif. Sometimes you see people write this as well, mi'atun, okay, but we choose this one. All right, so we say mi'ah. So now you know how to say 20 up to 100. So you can Google, you can try to Google, how do you say 23? It is actually just combination. So you say, how do you say 23? So you use the word 3, thalatha, and you use the word 20, ishrun. And you join the two words with wa. So for example, if you want to say 23, then we will say 3 and 20. 3 is, what is 3? Wahid Usnan, yes.
Salasa.
Salasa, okay, so you say salasa, and then you want to join to 20, you add wa. You say wa. You say salasa wa, and what is 20?
Ashri.
Ishrun. Or
Ishri.
ishrun. Yes, ishrun. So we say salasa wa ishrun. Yes, so that is how do you say 23, 43, and so on. Correct? So you can practice this. Of course, this is not in our syllabus, but it is good since you have already learned the numbers. It is good that you can learn on your own how to read until 100. Okay, I have given you the guide, and then you can just explore on your own. Okay, we continue. All right. هذا هو التدريب الأول. الآن التدريب الثاني. التدريب الثاني أجب عن الأسئلة الآتية. So answer the following question. أجب عن answer أسئلة questions الآتية following. Okay, السؤال الأول. السؤال الأول عما يتحدث الأب والابن عما يتحدث الأب والابن. Okay. I believe in level 1, we did not have this kind of question, right? Okay, so let me explain. Amma, this word, this is actually combination of two words, an and ma. Again, I repeat, the word amma is combination of two words. So the word is an, the first word is an, means about, and the second word is what. So about what? Yatahaddathu, they talk, they converse. They talk about what? What did they talk about? So this is the meaning. What do they talk about? What does the father and the son talk about? Okay, so that is the meaning of amma yatahaddasu. Talk about something. Okay, what they talk about? What did they talk about? In general, just in general, they talk about
Ramadan.
Ramadan. Okay, yes, you can say Ramadan. Okay, you can say they talk about Ramadan. So how do we put that in the answer? We want to put the word Ramadan in a proper sentence. Yes. How do we say that? We want to say father and the son. The father and the son talk about Ramadan. Yes. What do you think? Yes, you can just try. Father and the son. So we take we take from the sentence the question. So we say yatahaddasu. You start with a verb. So you will see this a lot in Arabic. You can start a sentence with a verb. You can also start it with the person. If you want to say, oh, al-ab, the father, the son, and the father talks. Yes, you can start with al-abu wal-ibnu. But in this sentence, they start with a verb. So we just copy, we just follow the sentence. So you start with the verb, you say yatahaddathu. And the person who talks will follow after the verb. That is one structure in Arabic. You start with a verb, followed by the person who does that action. Okay? So yatahaddasu al-abu wal-ibnu, you start from here. Okay, then you want to say about Ramadan. So what is about? What is the word about? We have the word. Yes. Yes, Azam.
An ibadah.
An ibadah. Okay, Azam says an ibadah. Okay, first, yes, the word is an. Okay, so this is a new word again. An. So we say yatahaddatsu al-abu wal-ibnu an about what? Yes, as just now, you say just now, Aisha, right? You say Ramadan. So you can answer an Ramadan. That is one answer. So they talk about Ramadan. Okay. So just now, Azam said, Azam Muhammad, you said an ibadah. Yes. So you can see that an ibadah. They talk about worship. But if you say an ibadah, it is very general. What kind of worship?
Fi Ramadan.
Fi Ramadan. Good. Yes. An ibadah. So we say anil ibadah. Anil ibadah. So we add alif lam. Because we are talking about a specific ibadah. So when you want to say a specific ibadah, you add alif lam. So alif lam in Arabic is literally the. You want to make it specific. Anil ibadah fi Ramadan. Yes, anil ibadah fi Ramadan. About the worship, about worshipping in Ramadan. Anil ibadah fi Ramadan. Naam sahih. Okay, so this is your answer. Again, yatahaddatsul abu wal ibnu an Ramadan wa an al-ibadah fi Ramadan. Nah, so hadha huwa as-su'al al-awwal. Any question for the first su'al?
I have question, Ustaz. Why is that with ya or huwa, not nahnu?
Okay, thank you. Why not nahnu? Okay, because here it is they, the son and the father. In the text, they say we. You can say we, nahnu. But here it is son and father. So of course we don't say nahnu anymore. You change to ya. So this is again, as I said just now, we will learn about this, the ya, in the next lesson when we talk about present tense. The past tense, you have seen the changes in the end, right? Zahabta, zahabti, zahabtuma, zahabtum. But for the present tense, you will see the changes here. Sometimes it is only in front of the verb. Sometimes you have both in front and also at the end of the verb. So we will see that inshallah. Okay, Azam?
Ustaz. Thank you.
Any other question? Okay, we move to the next one. Ma huwa Ramadan? Oh, this is Ma huwa Ramadan? Okay, ma ma'na al-jumla. What is the meaning of the jumla, of the sentence? Ma huwa Ramadan? What? Okay, what do we translate this word? Huwa. Huwa? Yes, Azam?
This or
Is.
is.
Yes. So yes, huwa here in this particular sentence, it means is. So from the lesson pronoun, we learned that huwa is he, right? He or it. You say he or it is huwa. But in a sentence, it can also mean is. Is. So you say ma huwa, what is Ramadan? Ma huwa Ramadan, right? So is. So the word, if you want to say is, you can use all these domir. Sometimes it is huwa, sometimes it is hiya. Okay, you can see, you can use this word is, huwa, and also hiya. Ma huwa Ramadan? What is Ramadan? Okay, what is Ramadan? Let us refer back to the hiwar, to the conversation. What is Ramadan? Yes, you can take the answer from the hiwar. You can find it. Yes. Ma huwa Ramadan? Just explain. What is Ramadan?
Ramadan huwa shahru mubarakun wa shahru nawm.
Ramadan huwa syahrun mubarakun wa syahru as-sawm. Nah, so yes, you can take from here. Ramadan is syahrun mubarak, blessed month, wa syahru as-sawm, and the month of fasting. Nah, hadza huwa al-jawab. So this is the answer. All right, so you can take from the text. Ramadan huwa syahrun mubarak wa syahru as-sawm. Nah, right? That is for the first one. Ramadan huwa syahrun mubarak. Blessed, you say mubarak. If you want to congratulate somebody, you say mubarak as well. Mubarak, mubarak amal. Mubarak mu'az, mubarak, you say mubarak. Huwa syahrun mubarak wa, and also the syahru of as-sawm, the month of fasting. Nah, hadza huwa al-su'alul thani, the second question. So if you can already read this word huwa, you don't need to write all these vowels. In the exam, if you write your answer, you don't need to write all these vowels. Unless you have problem reading it, then you need that vowels. Ramadan huwa syahrun mubarak wa syahrun as-sawm. Nah, as-su'al as-salis, mata yatanawalu as-saimuna as-sahur. Mata yatanawalu as-saimuna as-sahur. Naam, ma ma'na al-jumla? Ma ma'na as-su'al? What does it mean? What does the question mean? I believe you know this word, mata.
When?
When, yes, mata is when. Mata is when. So mata is when. Mata yatanawalu as-saimuna as-sahur. When do the saim, who are these people, saim, and what are they doing? Yes, so what does it mean? When? Who are the saimun?
The people who fast.
The people who fast, yes. So saimun is the people who fast. So when do the people who fast? Okay, what is yatanawalu?
Eat.
Eat their sahur or take their sahur. Naam, so that is the meaning. Mata yatanawalu saimuna sahur. When do the saim yatanawalu their sahur? So if you look at the structure again, you have the verb before the person, right? So this is one distinct feature of Arabic language. where you start with a verb followed by the person who does that action. Mata yatanawalu as-sa'imun, when do the people who fast take their sahur? Now, mata, give me the short answer. Mata.
قبل أذان subuh.
Qabla azani subhi. Naam azam. Qabla azani as-subhi. Yes, you have that in the text. Qabla azani subhi. Good. Now put that in the sentence. You want to say qabla azani subh. So how do we say the whole sentence? So this is your in your oral test. I'm going to ask you a question like this, but in the oral form. Mata yatanawalu. So you give me the long answer, or if it is not possible, you give me the short answer. Yes. Now we want the long answer. You start with the verb. Yes, Aisha.
يتناول الصائمون السحور قبل أذان الصبح.
Qabla azani
الصبح.
as-subhi. Good. Don't say subuh, yeah. Subuh is the Malay pronunciation. We say subuh, subuh, but in Arabic they say subh, 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 not subuh, subh, subh. Okay, so we say yatanawalu as-saimuna as-sahur, sahura qabla, before, qabla adhan, qabla adhani as-subh, qabla adhani as-subhi, subhi. Okay. Do you know another word for subuh? For subh, there is another word. Anybody know? Yes.
Fajr.
Fajr. Yes. Sahih Azam. Thank you. Yes. Another word for subh, you can say azan al-fajr. And among your Arab friends, the word fajr is more popular. So if you talk to them, they will say salat fajr, salatul fajri, salatul subh, or salatul fajri, azan al-fajri. Did you listen to the azan al-fajr? So when they say azan al-fajr, it is similar to azan as-subh, just a different word, right? So fajr is referring to the dawn, the subuh time. Yes. Thank you. Shukran. Al-an raqam arba'a. Raqam arba'a, limaza? Another question. Limaza yazhabul muslimuna ilal masjid fi Ramadan? What does it mean? Limaza. What is limaza?
Why?
Why? So good, Mu'ad. So limaza is why. So limaza yazhabul muslimun? Why do the Muslims, what is yazhabu?
Go.
Go. Why do the Muslims go to the mosque fi Ramadan? Limaza yazhabu al-muslimuna fi Ramadan? Now, why do they go to the masjid? Yes, the answer is in the text. Give me the short answer first. Limaza yazhabu al-muslimuna ila al-masjid fi Ramadan?
Salat al-maghrib wa salat al-isya'i wa tarawih.
Salat al-maghrib wa salat al-isya wa tarawih. Yes, that is part of the question. But you miss one word. We want to say to perform salat. Just now you just mentioned salat, but we want to say to perform salat. Two words before salat al-maghrib wal isya. This one.
Li'adai.
Yes, li'adai amal. Li'adai, two words, li and ada, to perform. Okay, so we need to have li. Why? Because the question says limaza. Limaza. Why? So to answer limaza, one of the way is to have li in your answer. So to do this, li'adai. Li'adai salatil maghrib. So you can take this as the answer. Starting from li'adai salatil maghribi wal isya'i wa tarawihi jama'atan. Okay, so that is the answer. Now we want to write the long answer. Where do we start? Take the answer from take the sentence from the question, but where do we start? As what we have done in the question number 3, you start with the verb. So the same thing.
يذهب.
Yes, okay. Thank you, Aisha. So again, we start with the verb. Okay, so we say yazhabu. So you take from the sentence. Yazhabul muslimun. The Muslims go. Yazhabu. So this is also in the present tense. Go. They go. Right? So muslimuna al-masjid fi Ramadana liya. So you just continue. Take it from the sentence. From the text. Fi adai salat al-maghrib. Fi adai salat al-maghrib wa al-isya, maghrib wal isya wa at-tarawih. So you can stop here actually, or you can also add the word jama'atan, in congregation. Alright, hadha huwa al-jawab for as-su'alu al-rabi'. As-su'alu al-rabi'. نعم. طيب. والآن السؤال الخامس, number 5. السؤال الخامس, كيف يفهم الولد درسه؟ كيف يفهم الولد درسه؟ كيف يفهم الولد درسه? Right. First, what is كيف? How? Yes, thank you, Muaz. So this is the same word that we use in kaifa haluka. How are you? What is your? How are you? So kaifa, how? Yafhamu. Okay, what is yafhamu? This is fi'il mudari or present tense from a fi'il that we have learned in fi'il madi, in past tense. Can you figure out what is the verb that we have learned? Yes.
To understand.
To understand. Yes. What is the verb? What is the past tense for this word? How did we say understood?
Fahima.
Fahima. Yes, thank you. Yes. So this word yafhamu is from the past tense, from the fi'il madi, fahima. All right. So fahima. If you want to look for the meaning of this word yafham in the dictionary, you need to look for the fi'il madi, because if you go for yafhamu, it can be difficult for you to find the word, because in the dictionary they will always list the verb in the madi form. That is why we start learning the verb. We start from fi'il madi. We don't start with fi'il mudari or present tense. We start with past tense, because that is the verb itself. Fahima. So fahima, understood. This is in the present tense. Yafhamu, understands. So how does the boy, or how does the son understand his dars, his lesson? So in the hiwar, how did he understand his lesson? One word. The father said, "Oh, you understood it well." You want that word, well. Where is the word? Or what is the word in the text? You see the word?
Jayyid.
Yes, exactly.
Jayyidan.
Jayyidan, yes, shukran. So this is the word, jayyidan. So if you want to say, oh, I did it well, so good, well. So you say jayyidan, all right? Jayyidan, good or well. So here, how did he understand his lesson? Kaifa yafhamu darsahu? Yafhamu darsahu jayyidan. Yes. So again, you can start from the verb. Yashamu waladu darsahu jayyidan. So he understood it very well, or he understands it very well. Okay. Hadha huwa al-jawab for soal rakam 5. So please remember all these words. Kaifa, how, limaza, why, mata, what, mata, when. Sorry. Asif means sorry. You say asif, ana asif, I am sorry. Asif. So mata is when, ma is what. Okay, and the first one, amma, about what. Amma, about what. Okay, and also ma. Okay, there are a few other words that they can use in asking questions. So, for example, they can ask you man. Who is man? I believe you know this word, man.
Who?
Who? Yes, man is who. So they can ask you who, man. So in your oral quiz, I can ask you this: Man sama Ramadan. Who fast Ramadan? So what is the answer? Man sama Ramadan.
Muslimun wa muslimat.
Muslimun, yes, you see, al-Muslimun. So it means that you understand my question and then you can answer. So even if it is just a short one, so I can give you mark. But it is good if you can give me the long answer. Muslimun ayasumul muslimun Ramadan. Alright? So this is how we are going to ask you in the oral quiz. Okay, what else? Ma, yes, we have ma, we have man, we have aina. Aina. What is aina? Aina. Anyone remembers what is aina?
Where, Ustaz?
Again, where? Yes, Azam. Where? Aina is where. So for example, I ask you the question, aina, aina, or sometimes we combine with ila aina. Sometimes we combine with ila aina, to where? Where? So ila aina yazhabul muslimuna fi Ramadan. Ila aina yazhabu al-muslimun fi Ramadan. Or fi layali Ramadan. Yes, ila aina yazhabun. Where do they go? Fi layali Ramadan. In the night of Ramadan. Naam, exactly.
إلى المسجد.
Ila al-masjid. Good. That is the answer. Ila aina yazhabu ila al-masjid. Yes. Or you can repeat the question. You say ila aina yazhabul muslimuna ila al-masjid. Okay. So that is another word that you can use. Okay. What else? Okay. Sometimes you see they ask you this question. Lima. Lam and mim. Lima. So lima. This is short for limaza. Why? Just like amma just now. Just like is it amma? Yes. Just like this question, amma. So this is short for and ma. So sometimes you have lima. Lima, this is short for limaza. Amma, this is short for and maza, about what? Okay. Sometimes they say bima, ba and mim. Okay, what do you think? Lima, limaza. Anma, anmaza. What do you think? What is this? Bima. This is a combination of what? B and
Maza.
maza. Naam, sahih. This is actually B and maza. With what? With what? Okay, so these are some of the words that you will see in the questions. All right, so we will add more words inshallah later. Now, all right, so the rest of this is the vocabulary. So here for the vocabulary, I will just give you the meaning. All right, al-qismu thani, second part. Al-qismu thani, the second part. Al-mufradat, vocabularies. Mufradat, vocabularies. What tarakibul lughawiyah, and linguistic sentences or language sentences or phrases. Tarakib, it can mean phrases. Now, structure, yes. Sil bainal kalima wa muradifiha. Sil, connect between the word and its synonym. Muradif, okay? Remember the word muradif. This word, muradif, synonym. Muradif. Muradifiha, ha here is its synonym. Muradif. Now, so remember the word muradif. Now, al-kalima al-ula. Muradif is this word. Al-kalima al-ula, kalima ta'arifu. Ta'arifu. Ta'arifu means know. Ta'arifu, know. You know. You know. Anta ta'arifu. Anta ta'arifu. You know. Ta'arifu. And the synonym, the muradif is ta'alamu. Ta'alamu. Ta'alamu also means you know. For example, maybe I can ask, do you know Hal ta'arifu? Hal, another word that you can use to ask question. Hal ta'alamu? Do you know? Or hal ta'arifu? Do you know? This is the word ta'alamu or ta'arifu. The second word, yazhabu, everybody knows this. Yazhabu bimakna go, right? The synonym for yazhabu, you can use this. Yattaji, yattajihu. Yattajihu means to go. Yes, yattajihu, but it means to go towards a place, to go to one direction. You see yattajihu. Yattajihu ilal masjid. Yattajihu ilal madrasah. Go to. Yes, you can use this word. Yattajihu. Walad. What is synonym for the word walad? Son. Son or boy?
Ibnun.
Ibnun. Yes. So the walad, a boy, sometimes it means son as well. So we say ibnun. Naam, sahih. Kamil. Okay, this is a new word, I believe. Kamil. Kamil means complete. Kamil means complete. Complete, you say kamil. Complete. Naam. So the synonym of the word complete is this. Tamun. Tamun. Tam. You see the word tam, you have alif and you have the shadda. Here you have long vowel ta and then followed by this shadda. So you should read it a bit longer. So you say tamun, tamun. But of course, don't read it like you read in Quran. Wala dhalin. In the Quran, of course, you need to read it a bit longer. Sitta harakat, 6 harakat. But for the Arabic word, if it is not in the Quran, you can just read it with 2 or 3 harakat. Atamun. Make sure that you read it a bit longer. Not just tamun. Tamun, that is not correct. We do not understand that. Tamun. Tam. Tam. So tam means complete. Okay, complete. Tam. Tam. Or we say tamam. Sometimes you say tamam. How is it? How is your word? Tamam. Tamam means complete. Tamam means good. Tamam. Okay. So we say tam. And the last word is wajib. Of course, the word wajib means fardun. Fardun. So it is compulsory, right? Fardun. So you say, oh, this is wajib. This is fardun. This is wajib. This is fardun. So both means the same. As-salatu wajibun. Wajibatun. As-salatu fardun. It is a fardun. All right. This is for the muradif. And then we look at the antonym, the opposite of the word. Sil bainal kalima wa aksiha. Join the word and its aks. Aksiha, this word. Aksun. Aksun, the opposite of the word. So for the first word, kalima, kamil. Just now we had this word kamil, complete. The opposite of complete is this. Naqis. Naqis. So we say, oh, haza naqis. This is incomplete. This is incomplete. Naqis. Haza, mashallah, kamil. For example, if you obtain complete mark, 100%, daraja, we say daraja kamila. Daraja. Daraja means a degree. You get the mark. The mark, you get it full mark. So kamil is full. Yes, you can say kamil, full. Daraja kamila. Naqis, so you have less. You have incomplete mark. Laylun, night. Okay. What is the word day? Anyone knows this word? In the Quran, you have this word. Allah will. Yes. What is the word, Azam?
Nahar.
Nahar. Thank you. Yes. So nahar. In the Quran, you read fil layli wan nahar. Allahu khalaqas samawati layl wan nahar. Ikhtilafil layli wan nahar. Layl, night, and nahar is the day. Jama'ah, in congregation. The act is munfarid. Munfarid. Munfarid, individually, you say alone. Munfarid, you say alone is munfarid or individually. Usalli salatan munfaridan. Usalli salah munfarid. Munfaridah means you pray alone. Usalli salah jama'ah. Jama'ah in congregation. Yazhab. Yazhab, you go. You return is yarji'u. Yazhabu yarji'u. Yazhabu yarji'u. So we say ana huwa yarji'u, he returns. Wa akhiran saum, fasting. Of course, the opposite is iftar. So we say saum, iftar. So iftar is the break. Iftar. So your Eid al-Fitri, the word al-Fitri is one of the meaning of the word Eid al-Fitri is this iftar. So the day where the Eid, where you open your break, or you open your fast, you break your fast, Eid al-Fitri. That is one of the meaning. Yes. Another meaning is, of course, Fitri is you go back to your fitrah, as if you have no sin. And finally, Jim, Akmil al-Jadwal al-Ati, complete the following timetable, the following table, Jadwal. Al-Jadwal, this is the Jadwal. Al-Ati, the following. Akmil, complete. So this is, what is this? Mufrad, Musanna, Jama. We have learned this in one of our lessons. What is Mufrad? What is Musanna? What is Jama?
Mufrad is singular, Musanna is double, and Jama' is more than 2.
More than 3 and above. Yes. Shukran Azam. Yes, Mufrad is singular. Remember this word, Mufrad. So when I say, oh, this is Mufrad, this is the singular word. Musanna, 2, not double, 2, dual. So when you are referring to two instances of that person, of that or that object, then you use the Musanna form of the word. And Jama, this is plural. But as I mentioned, a plural is not 2 and above. Plural in Arabic means 3. 3 and above. 3, 4, 5 and above. So you call it Jam'un. So if we want to use 2, then we will use Musanna. So for example, the Mufrad word for boy is walad. If you want to say 2 boys, and as we have learned previously, what do you add? You add this ani. So walad becomes waladan. Walad becomes waladan. Alright? So walad becomes waladan. So the same goes to yaum. So I will leave this part. The same goes to yaum. Yaum, day. You want to say 2 days. Yaum becomes yauman. Again, you add the alif. Okay? So this is how do you change from mufrad to musanna to 2. There is another way. So there is another way to change from mufrad to musanna. And the another way is by adding, just now we add alif and nun. Now you add ya and nun. This is another way. So we say waladaini, waladaini, waladani, waladaini. So both means 2. Okay, but if in the question, normally you will just use the alif and nun. This one, if it is in the sentence, then you will see the variation. You will see sometimes they say waladani, sometimes they use waladaini. It depends on the grammar function. When you learn grammar, then you will learn when should you say waladan, when should you say waladan. Yauman, the same things. Then you will also say yaumaini. Okay, yaumaini. All right. So this is for 2. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is you find the jama. Okay, so you go to the dictionary and look for the jama for walad. Okay, so what is jama? Or you can also Google. You can try Google. Google, you just type jama and jama of the word, and you will find the words in Google. Many people will ask the same question to Google. So you can try to find out what is jama for this word walad. What is jama for this word yaum, day. Okay. Number 3, they give you the jama. Layalin. Layalin. This is what is this. We have this word. We had this word in the text. Nights. So what is the mufrad, the singular for night? So find the word from the text or the word that I gave you. And then what is the musanna? All right. So try to find this. And then here we have sa'imani. Sa'imuna. People who fast. People who fast. So this is in the musanna form. This is in the jama form. What is the mufrad form? All right, what is the mufrad form? And finally, muslima, women, a woman, a Muslim woman. Muslima, muslimatan. So again, they just add alif and nun. They just add alif and nun, but the ta, they change the ta from this ta marbuta to the normal ta. So we say muslimatan. What is the jama? So again, try this and we will discuss about this one in the next lesson, inshallah.